Well, good Monday afternoon, everybody. It's Dave coming to you from the Dogyard in Southern Maryland. Don't accuse me of all these videos being the same because this one's way different. I was wearing a green sweatshirt yesterday and a gray one today. And yesterday it was 69 degrees and today it is 71 degrees. And yesterday I was smoking a Leva Series V Milano, and today I'm smoking the Olmec Double Corona Maduro. This is this might be my number one stick. Punch cut. But yesterday I used the small punch, and today I used the big punch. So this video is way different than yesterday's video. I know it looks like every other day, but this is the Monday Young Dogs Playing review. I should just post yesterday's video. Say it's for today. And here comes Scooch. They sat all quiet in the kitchen until I came out here. Now they're fighting and playing, is what I should say. They just love coming out here, but someone's got to come out here with them. Over here we got Chance. And look at this weather, man. Look at the sky. Look at that blue. Stick the green leaves in there so you can see it. It's just perfect blue sky. Good Lord. Just ringed in the trees. I reach back over my head. Man, it is just so perfect out. So we're on the flight path for BWI. So these Southwest flight, man, we get about 100 of those a day. Here comes my neighbor, Bruce. He's a dick. He hates my dogs. Hello, hey, come here. Come here. Come here. It's okay. Chance. 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 Chance hates him back. There goes another one. It's only been like 2 minutes since I showed you the last one. That's not Southwest. Don't know what the one is. Here we have Echo doing some eating of the dirt. I guess he was tired of being a cow, so he's going to be a groundhog today. Well-rounded animals I'm raising. Dogs can be cows, they can be gophers. She's such a sweet, quiet dog. It's hilarious that she digs holes. It's just so not her personality. Meanwhile, the knuckleheads are still going at it. I'll take you out. Look at the sun through the trees again. That look good? Gosh. Can't believe this is my yard sometimes, man. Can't take any credit for it, but it sure is nice to be here. So mom's roof goes on tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. Dumpster got delivered this afternoon. That'll be a nice one to check off. So they're planning a 2-day. They're going to do a tear off and then repair any wood damage, put all the new felt on it, and do a full roof replacement. So that's nice. 2 days. So by Wednesday night, maybe when I see you guys Wednesday night, that job will be done. Put mom's mind to rest. No more leaks. No more worrying about the roof. We went with the 25-year asphalt shingles, so I'm pretty sure mom ain't gonna have to worry about roofs anymore. It's nice. It's been stressing her out. I didn't know that until last week. So be nice to get it behind us. There's Sasha acting like a lion, a lioness on the Serengeti. Just watching, waiting. She's actually getting pretty calm. What, a year and 2 months now, and she's actually calmed down quite a bit. She's gotten huge. She's filled out. I don't think she's gotten any taller or longer, but she's put on 10 pounds or so since we've been here. She's probably pushing 80 pounds today. Echo's starting another hole. And it's just checking it out. He's practicing being Chance. He's just Finn being Finn over there. So the return to Wyoming plan looks like it's come together. Sean doesn't have plans for Memorial Day weekend, so I'm gonna go spend. He said maybe I can come spend the weekend with him. So that way, so I think what I'm gonna do is leave here early Thursday morning, like 4 a.m. Thursday morning. It's a 24-hour drive to his door, which puts me in his place at 2 a.m. Friday morning. And that way I can get 5-6 hours of sleep before and then get up with him. And I can have a slow Friday while he's work. And then I can just take Ranger and Sasha out for walks and stuff and probably catch some naps during the day. But that gives us dinners Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. Not actually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday nights. And that gives us whatever you can give me Friday afternoon. And then that gives us Saturday, Sunday, and Monday together. And then when he gets up and goes to work Tuesday, that's when I'll head over to Wyoming. So I get to Wyoming Tuesday afternoon, the day after Memorial Day. So that works out great. It means I'm back in Wyoming right at the end of May. Yeah, perfect timing. So that all came together. Sean's pretty excited. And so that's the plan. That's what, about 4 weeks out. Not sure. I haven't counted the weeks yet, but that's about it. So it'll be perfect. Amory will get her week down in Sarasota with Lauren. They'll come back. I'll have 2 weeks with both of them home, and then off to Sean's I go, and then over to Wyoming. So kind of a nice plan. I'll be over there for at least 2 months, all of June, all of July, working on my few action items. And then the big one's that tree project. So, but it's nice to have a plan. We got dates. Came together really nicely. So I have a Utah concealed carry permit. It's the one that's recognized by the most states. It's somewhere between 33 and 37 states have reciprocal carry agreements with the Utah carry permit. So it's a nice one to have. So, but you have to renew it every 5 years. But it was really cool. So I got the letter while I was in Wyoming. So when I got home, I did it. And it took about a month to get it here, but it just arrived today. So it's another 5 years on it. And you do it all on your phone. It's pretty amazing. So the Utah concealed carry app. And you just go on the app. You do all your photos with the phone. You upload them from your phone. You fill in all the questions. Click submit. I think you pay $25, whatever it is. And 3-4 weeks later, it shows up in the mail. It's a pretty nice system. Nice to have that done. So there's my throne of creativity. I thought it was pretty cool. Whoever designed this thing, pretty cool. I know it's not designed for this, but they put a nice little gun pocket, and it's actually meant to be a cooler, so it's waterproof, watertight. So it's perfect little carry weapon pocket. You can even zip it closed, keep it perfectly dry. Anyway, so told you I'm never gonna get caught off guard again. So my little friend is always out here with me. I just thought it was cool. There was a perfect waterproof pocket for it. Well, that ends the weapons section of the briefing. I probably waited too long to tell you this. I have absolutely no redeeming value for this video whatsoever. I have no nuggets, no life, no observations, no CEO items, no investment items. So probably too late to tell you jump off if you're looking for something real. It's just going to be blather speak, as we used to say. Just a total ramble tonight. So yesterday I showed you I had to write down my cigar prices because the equipment up here can't remember one number from inside the house to out here. Well, tonight's worse because I wrote it down, put it in my pocket, and forgot I had it. So we'll go back. We're smoking the Olmec Double Corona Maduro, and it's 16 bucks on JR Cigar, and it's the 7x54. And I like the Maduro, the darker, but if you want the light, what we many times call natural, the word is Claro. You want the Claro version of the Double Corona Claro is the natural wrap of this, which is the Maduro. Now, it's a little bit unattainable right now. Olmecs go in and out of stock quite a bit. JR's normally has them. That's where I usually buy mine for here in Maryland. Dave always has got my back in Wyoming. I've got several spare boxes at home in that big, huge humidor, and he's always got spare boxes for me. And now with the new setup of the Wyoming cigar lens, I actually have two boxes. One in the super nice new boxes, box number 2. So and then I've got my old box, which they've put back in the back room. So you have a kind of stores box and your daily box. It's kind of nice. But anyway, I thought that was fairly reasonably priced. 16 bucks. You got to buy a box of 12, I think. But anyway, I thought that was a pretty good price for this channel. Anyway, that's a pretty good price. Obviously, my Maryland sticks are much more budget conscious than my Wyoming sticks. Dave has found me a couple new crazy boxes too. He's holding them for me till I get back. So this man's ability to find crazy boxes has gotten better and better. And it's funny, the more we buy, the more popular we get with the distributors. So they find things for us now that most accounts can't find because we buy so many of them. So I had an interesting exchange with the wife a few minutes ago. So Mondays are paydays at the farm. She was busily scratching out checks because some of the guys we pay in cash and some of the guys we pay through ADP checks, which I have handled, and I get them run weeks out in advance. I'm like, what's going on? She goes, oh, I totally forgot it was Monday. And I didn't respond to that. I didn't. There were so many responses, but no. I actually said, hey, my keen sense of listening and hearing you after 37 years together, it may make your life easier if you just let me do your bank errand for you. Because it had that sound to it. I don't know if your wives do that where they mention something and kind of hope you'll pick up on it, right? So mine's a master at it. But after 37 years, I actually could hear it now. You know what she actually said to me? She goes, no, I'm the one who forgot it was Monday. I should get my ass up to the bank and get this done myself. I'm not going to stick it on you. It's like, whoa, holy shit. I'm pretty sure my wife has been swapped with a pod by the body snatchers. So I'll keep you up to date on that. But that was a crazy exchange. That was just a few minutes ago. She just pulled up from coming back from the bank. That's what made me think of that. Like, all 4 dogs got to be right here. Scooch is just laying on my feet. There's Chance. Chance is sitting here right in my arm here. He is truly a different dog from a week ago, that's for sure. So a couple of you have asked about the shower project in the Wyoming house. So the 2-day project that we started in November is still not done. The project needed to take April off. And the reason is, as soon as the handyman repair guy Derek was ready and had all the materials he needed, my house sitter takes April off and leaves. As much of Jackson does, by the way. About 80% of the restaurants are closed for the month of April, and all the local handymen go away for April. It's one of the worst months out there. I told you before, it's called Mud Month out there. And it's just truly this duking out of winter and and spring and winter typically wins throughout most of April out there. So anyway, my house sitter gets back on Thursday, and hopefully this weekend my handyman can get back in there. He's got about 3-4 more weekends to get in and get the job done, or we're gonna have a conversation, and he doesn't want that. Neither do I. So, but the property is still so snow covered, I can't get a repairman in to do the burst pipe repair in the guest house yet. How crazy is that? I'm sitting here in 69-degree weather, 71 degrees yesterday, remember? Very different video. But we've had 80s here, 70s, crazy. And out there, the snow hasn't melted off. The property is still snow covered, but we only got between 1 and 2 feet left. But God, it's crazy when I look at the cameras and it's still that much snow out there. So anyway, the burst pipe will have to wait till June. And hopefully that shower, the 2-day job can be finished in the next 4 weeks before I get home out there. We'll see. That stuff used to frustrate me, but it doesn't do any good, so it doesn't frustrate anymore. I just deal with the facts as they come. I actually spent the last 2 Aprils out there. In April of 23, it snowed literally every day in April, and I'm still getting road closure alerts due to snowstorms every day right now. Low visibility warnings, roads closed, no travel permitted, high winds. And the high wind alerts kind of occur all year long, but still getting a lot of just snow alerts for road closures. God, it's just crazy to sit here and say that to you in this environment. So anyway, hopefully the 2-day project will be done within 6-7 months of us starting it. And hopefully the burst pipe, that's a couple-hour job. When I get the plumber out there, I'll know he gets it done. I like the guys a lot. But that's give me a June thing, which is what I plan on, right? When I put it on my list of things to get accomplished this year, I even think I said the burst pipe was going to be a summer thing. So it's definitely holding true to that. So I showed you a couple of the BWI, Baltimore, Washington, Baltimore Airport. The approach is right here. It's a 2-mile wide. All the air corridors in the United States are 2 miles wide, and I'm pretty sure the northern end is right there and the southern end is right there. I think our house is literally in the middle of the 2-mile corridor. So we lived here for 30 years, and the planes are pretty high up, so they're 10,000-12,000 feet up. So you can hear them, but they're really not irritating, and it happens so often that you don't even notice it. But just in the course of this video, the hour I've been sitting down here, we've probably had 20 or 30 go by. And then the other thing, we're on the approach corridor for Andrews Air Force Base. So anything coming in from the east, so any plane coming to Andrews from over the Atlantic, they come over the Chesapeake and they fly right here, literally over my head right here on the way to Andrews. So we see C-17s and Ospreys, the tilt rotors, C-5A Galaxies, and then we have a squadron of F-16 stationed here. So they do all their trial flights right here. So we see a lot of F-16s. When Air Force One is, keeping their crew qualified or qualifying a new crew, we see Air Force One doing its touch and go landings right over our heads. Every now and then we get a B-1 bomber. We've even had a couple of, in my 30 years here, we've had B-2 bombers overfly us 5 or 6 times. It's a pretty cool spot to sit here and have two major air corridors over us. And it's a pretty neat way to see some of these airplanes in flight. All right, we'll do a final dog review. They've actually calmed down now. They're laying down and fighting. Pretty horrific scene, huh? Dog fights. Here's Echo thinking she might want to get involved in a lay down fight. Then way over there, Chance decided to be Chance for a while. Uh-oh. I think we're going to have a humping. Don't need to see that. I have to change the rating on the video. Alright guys, let's end it. We'll call this a successful Monday. Hope you guys had a good start to the week. Hope you got a good week planned in front of you. Gosh, we are just a couple days from the end of April. A third of the year is behind us. In fact, I was prepping the May invoices for the farm to go out on Wednesday morning. Crazy that I'm cutting invoices for May 1st. But, all right, guys, that's it. May God bless you and the lives around you. May God turn his ear to hear your prayers. May he make his face shine upon you and those around you that you care about. May he bless your lives as well as he continues to bless mine. Guys, that's it. We'll talk again tomorrow on Tuesday. Everybody have a good night.